Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So as you can see, once again, I traveled quite a bit in between episodes. We ended the previous episode in Mullenheim. From there I traveled to Hohenstein, hoping to find some work there. I still would like to try and make this one of our bases of operation, increase our reputation here as much as possible. But the city seems to be cursed and just not giving us any contracts. I guess it's because it's surrounded by so many cities, so there really isn't that much room for any like contracts to appear. But there is some room down here where there could be locations the city would be targeting, so I guess we are still getting a little bit unlucky. But well, I'll keep trying. Maybe eventually it will happen. So I only bought some supplies here, paid some tryouts, unfortunately didn't get any interesting characters, and then traveled to Salzfels, where I found a contract to secure the Tomb of Forefathers. I already briefly checked the fight to like figure out if this was something worth recording. We'll be fighting grave robbers. And the fight does look quite interesting, so that's what we started with today. Before we get to the fight, there are some comments that I would like to answer. So first one, someone said in comments that I'm not doing enough damage because I only have 17 people, that I don't have like a full roster. If I understand this correctly, like the setting that I'm using, that's not the case, because I'm using an option to scale the difficulty based on, let's say difficulty, based on the number of people that are in the company. So the game should be generating fights based on the first number, not based on the second number. So if I get more people, it's not like the fights suddenly become easier, because the ratio between the enemies and us will change in our favor. We will have more people, but at the same time the game will be creating like larger armies against us, so the ratio basically stays the same all the time. If I am misunderstanding this and the game actually generates the fights based on the second number, please let me know in comments. That would change things a lot, but I don't think that's the case. So that's one thing. Then there was a request to rename our swordsman to Tonto, so I did that. I hope we are not pulling my leg here and that the name is not based on the Italian word for dumb, but it's based on now a movie called, I think it was called Lone Ranger in English. And then the word or the name would be based on one of the Native American languages and would mean something like Wild One, which sounds much better, and that's actually a cool name. So Tonto, the Wild One, I think I'm happy with the name like that. Okay, that's another thing. And then the last thing, where probably no one will agree with me, but I didn't recruit the archer or ranger that we found at the end of the previous episode. Despite all of you saying that you would at least try him, I will explain why. I don't think it's gonna change, like, if you agree or don't agree with me, but let's just try. So at this point, I am already starting to recruit people based on what I want in the company, like in the final build, let's say. So the idea here is that in the end, these spots, the whole front line and then the flanks in the second line, will be covered by frontliners. I want 2 spearmen that will be standing somewhere in the middle, because if you have spearmen that activate spear wall somewhere in the middle of the front line, the AI tends to split its units, go after your flanks, and then the people who are in the middle can actually move forward and like flank the AI from the center. It sounds weird, but I've done this in the past and actually worked quite well, especially against like orcs. So I will try to do that again, and then everyone else other than the spearmen, will be just your typical frontliners. Ideally, I would like to have heavy armor, two-handed weapons, as much damage as possible. And yeah, in the final composition, some of the people that we currently have won't be there. I will be kicking some people that we are currently using that are in the company only temporarily, or they will move from their current position somewhere else. For example, here, this guy is not supposed to be in the front line. This is our cook, so in the end, he'll be somewhere in the back line. So that's the front line, and that leaves us in the second row with 7 slots. So I was thinking, how do I want to fill those slots, because that's where basically all of our range damage is going to be. And I want to have 3 slinger snipers and then 4 super high initiative archers with overwhelm. The snipers are there to take out priority targets like necromancers and hexen, and the archers are there to help us handle the like extremely dangerous enemies like brigand warlords. I'm actually doing this specifically for warlords, but there are some other enemies where it's going to work as well. We have seen what the warlords can do in the previous series, so I need a way how to reduce their effectiveness as much as I can. And I think one of my best tools will be just stacking as many overwhelm stacks as possible on them. So with 4 archers that can each do 2 overwhelm stacks per turn, that gives us 8 stacks from them. And then Actually, I'm thinking about maybe still getting 1 high initiative assassin with the dagger, 3 attacks per turn, and overwhelm, so that would potentially be another 3 stacks of overwhelm. So we would be getting 11 overwhelm stacks, which is 55% like stat reduction for the target. When we add like a net on top of that, I hope with so much crowd control and so many debuffs, that will be enough to like make the warlords less deadly. So that's the slots here filled up, and the ranger that we found last time doesn't fit either of these categories. He didn't have any of the slinger perks, so that's not gonna work. And if he had the slinger perks, he would be a really good slinger actually. But unfortunately it wasn't there. And for those archers, he was missing 2 things. Killing Frenzy, so the damage reel wasn't there, or the maximum damage wasn't as high as it could be. But second, he wouldn't be built around initiative. He didn't have stars in initiative. So those are already 2 reasons why he doesn't fit the second category of the ranged characters that I want to have. And I just, in the end, don't have room for an archer like that. I know that I still have the 3rd row here, but there we will have people like the Vala, then we will have the sergeants there, then we will have the support characters there, like our cook. And then I still want to have like 2 or maybe 3 melee characters that gonna be like focused on proper melee combat, that's gonna be like protecting the people here in case we get flanked, or who, if they won't be needed for protection, can move to the side and do some flanking by themselves. Yeah, in that composition that I have in my head, I just don't have room for an archer like the one that we found last time. I'm not saying it's a bad archer, not at all. I'm just saying he doesn't fit any of the categories, or he doesn't fit the build that I'm going for. And at this point, I'm not looking for characters that will just carry me a little bit farther in the game. At this point, I'm looking for characters that fit the final composition. I think we are far enough where we can start recruiting people based on that. So that's my explanation. I know that some people, or probably most of you guys, still won't agree with my decision, but well, it's my decision and I stand behind it. We just keep going. Hopefully it's not gonna bite me in the ass, and we will find the characters that I want eventually. Okay, so that's the explanation, and now we can jump into the fight. I think I didn't forget anything. We don't have any level ups, so yeah, we can jump in. I already checked the fight briefly to have an idea, like if this fight was like worth recording. So I know that most of the front line here are actually veterans, so pretty strong from front line. And behind them, we have 3 master archers. I don't know what else is there. I just like checked the fight like this. I didn't do any more like scouting, but those three master archers are already pretty scary. But I'll try to kill at least 2 of them. We definitely could use 2 more war bows because of what I just talked about. I eventually want to have 4 archers in the second row. Okay, I guess we can start and see what happens. The front line can take a break. Actually, no, we have the dog here, so let's see where he moves. Okay, now we can take a break. And I'm quite curious if their front line... can you please stop that? I don't like how reliably they hit us. 58, 81. Let's do 58. Nope, didn't work. I really should go with aimed shots. I was a little too confident, I guess. It was like 58 should be fine. I mean, we should hit 1 arrow quite reliably. Nope. Nope, not with my luck. That's 51 with aimed shot. Holy crap. Why is there such a huge difference between these two? You are not overwhelmed or anything, so why is there like 30% difference? I'll have to check that. I noticed that a couple of times. That should be just the leader. Oh, and he has a sword staff. I might actually keep that and give it to Barney as a secondary weapon. We'll see. I'll have to check the sword stuff, like more details about it. That's a weapon that I've never used, but in this case it might be situationally useful, I guess. Raider. Let's do some damage to this one. Good thing is that their front line is moving forward. It's not gonna be just a shootout from the start. That should be another leader. It doesn't have... Yeah, the gear it's not like good enough, and it's not shiny, so it shouldn't be a warlord. That's what was making me nervous here, that there was a chance that we will actually be facing a warlord. Okay, you can move there. You can move there. Oh, that's good. I'm actually... With this sword, he can probably move 2 tiles and still attack, right? I'm not sure. Also, I can't shoot those archers anymore. Damn it. I don't... Actually, no, I do have one okay-ish target down here. Or I have a decent target up here. That's even better. What is this? That's marksman, and this looks like yeah, witch hunter. Okay, Okay, I don't see... Oh, no, wait. I do see a monk. Never mind. Damn, I want to say that I don't see a monk, that we could just play this around morale, but nope. I should probably pull Vala back, play it safe, get out of range. Those master archers hit anything they want, it seems. Look at that. Oh no, they're pulling back. That's okay, that could have been worse. But this is probably going to be a pretty costly fight. You know what, let's just engage. That should give them some incentive to keep moving forward. Good. And I like that at least two of the master archers are affected by that, because even though they're not panicking, their lower morale still affects their stats. I'm not sure how relevant it is on master archers because their stats are probably insanely high, but it does make a difference. Wait. Oh wait, I stunned this guy. Should have moved forward. Never mind. Wait. What about the leaders? Leaders are not moving, it seems. Oh, okay, so much for the lower morale. Holy crap, where did that damage come from? I'm gonna risk it, but this is our main tank, so hopefully we'll be fine here, even if the especially this leader, if he engages. And moving here makes it much more difficult for them to actually get to this area. But what are we attacking now? Maybe the raider is not a bad target. What about the veterans? 57. Yeah, I would love to get rid of Pippin, but I can't until I find the proper replacement. And not he's the only archer that we currently have that is high initiative overwhelm, and I don't want to get rid of that until I have an adequate replacement. So the range skill is lacking a little bit at this point. The damage is also lacking a little bit, but the added value of the crowd control, it's not crowd control, of the debuff, it's just too valuable for me. Okay, so they are moving, and I love this. This is exactly where you don't want to be if you're fighting against us. That's fine-ish. 75, that should be fine, right? There we go, excellent, helmet down. I could try to take out the raider. I'm not sure if I can kill him with one shot, because what I want, ideal, is to kill him and then 2 shots at the leader. Let's try. Yep, didn't work. Okay, what the hell? How did it do so little damage? And we missed. I don't really have any attacks from... Actually, no, I do have attacks from here. I guess it's gonna be aim shot. Oh, great. You can move here, and that's try your luck on the leader. $95 on the veteran with this shield, who I think even activated shield wall. That's pretty impressive. But the damage is not impressive at all. Holy crap. We need the... Yeah, we will have to go north and get the barbarian axis. Wait, I have to be careful with the Vala. Make sure that if one of them tries to go after her, I still have some movement to get to safety somewhere. Good. Now, do we engage? That's a good question. He only has a mace. I think I'll try, but the damage is very disappointing. Holy crap, the damage is bad. Wait. Brigand warlords can't be stunned, right? So we can do at least try this. Never mind. Didn't even proc 9 lives, or did it? I think it did. And you know what? You don't need that shield. How? Did it happen on camera when I lost the unique shield? No, I think I lost my unique shield off camera, but that wasn't even 200x if I remember correctly. And the shield was gone in one hit. How did this shield, and these shields don't have like super high durability if I remember correctly. How did it survive a hit from a 200x? I was like 100% sure that it's gonna destroy it. Well, I guess I was wrong. Move forward. That's all that you can do. What? Where did that damage come from? Okay, so we missed both, but at least we have 2 overwhelm stacks. Or he has 2 overwhelm stacks. Okay. Well, that's good. And the Witch Hunter already attacked this turn, right? So I can just wait for Adele and then move forward. Wait. This damage is making me a little nervous. Wait. Come on. This is a normal shot, and it's 90%. Here I have, what was it, 70 something with aimed shot? Why is there such a massive difference? Please don't hit anyone. Okay, you are moving back, that's fine. I guess at this point we can move forward. It's a little risky, but I think it'll be fine. 46% only, damn. I hate it when they have access to rally. Okay, second attack, I guess. Now we should be able to hit much more reliably. Wait. Good. We could try here as well. That should have been a kill. Nice. And now we can slowly start moving towards the Master Archers. Okay, we should be able to block at least this one. Can't do anything. You're fine. What's... Oh, that's a veteran? I thought that was a raider. You are dead. Really? Stop that. Oh, crap. Now I can't get to the Master Archer. That was a smart move. Yeah. Attacking the monk is a waste of time. Problem is it's a waste of time attacking well, basically anything at this point. Everything is too tanky. Let's try to finish him off. Now when he panicked, we actually might be able to hit him. How many are alive? 11. 41, that's not happening. 52. Oh. Oh, what the hell happened there? Okay, can we please do that every time? That was really impressive. Oh, come on. Okay, let's try to finish off both of them. That's an... I want to say it's 95, so that's basically a guaranteed kill. Nope. For me, even if it's 110, it's not guaranteed. 8%. I don't think that's gonna happen. But we just, I mean, we just missed 95. So if we follow that logic, we should hit 8%. Nope. Come on, give me a headshot. Ah, that's a bad time to run out of ammo. Okay, please die. Then... that's one Master Archer locked. I want this guy dead. You should be fine, I think, at this point. This should be fine. Oh, wait, stop hitting my shield. I don't think I want to move to the veteran with the cleaver. Let's do that, and let's see, 45%. Yep. I mean, I am not going after the shield first. Definitely not with the mace, so... we could try to go for a stun, because if we hit that, then he should die before he recovers from the stun. Nope. Holy crap, even the monk is protecting the stupid Master Archer. Yeah, I will just force my way through. I know that they can do that, but if they are avoiding me, then they are not shooting at me, so... you're gonna need some cover. More arrows. By the way, I bought more dogs and one more wolf, so... we have, what? We have like 7 at this point. Good, this one wants to fight. Then... oh, great, 2 bleeding stags, that's nice. I think you'll be fine up there. Let's try to finish off the marksman, thank you. 54, that could happen with a bit of luck, nice. You are dead. Now we can engage the Master Archer. And we are down to 7. 83, this could work. How is it such a high chance to hit against the tower shield? Headshot. It was a headshot, but didn't really do that much damage. Now, last time we had 8% chance to hit. Now with the net active, it's 46. That's much better. Let's see here, 86, yeah. It's above 80%, so obviously I will miss that. Let's get into cover. What about you? 1, 2, 3, 4, no. Oh, we can jump. We can jump here. Not sure if it's a good idea, because Master Archers are actually pretty good with melee weapons. But now we have all of them locked. Okay, let's get ready for next turn. Really? Good. Are Master Archers stunnable? We have 95% on that. No, they're again not stunnable. Only daze applies. I'm pretty sure that they changed so many enemies, because in the past, unstunnable enemies were an exception. Now, anything above like a raider has at least stun resistance. What's the chance? 70? I guess I'll take that. Yep, this is exactly why I wasn't sure that moving here was a good idea. I hope the last one doesn't have a cleaver. We have a lot of hit points, but if they start stacking up those bleeds, then we could be in trouble. So let's focus on him as much as possible. Nope. Almost there. There we go, that's nice. Could do this. This spot is significantly less exposed. Oh, come on. Nice. Kill him. Great. Yeah, I guess we got lucky with the second attack, because that one didn't apply the bleed. That's rude. I think I'm gonna let him run. Because actually, no, we'll be fine. I thought that we might take too much damage from those bleeds, but if we kill this guy now, then it's gonna be fine still. You are done. 2, 3. Now let's go after him. I'm gonna risk it. Come on. Come on, there we go. Okay, I got it. We should have... Oh no, I want to say we should have our 2 new warbows. Unfortunately, we got only 1. We got the sword staff, so I'll have to check that. We got another tower shield that could potentially be useful. And we got the heater shield, so that one is okay, potentially useful. Some valuables, surprisingly. Did we get any level ups? Got one. Good. First thing first. Sword stuff. I vaguely remember trying it at some point in the past and not being impressed. But since we already have a staff master, may as well check how useful the sword stuff would be. So what's the subtype? Spear, staff, sword. It has trust, it has spear wall, and it has lunge. So only the spear and the sword, actually even a fencing sword abilities. It is affected. Any strike with the staff that would normally daze. Okay, so that doesn't work. So it's affected by the staff block, but that's it. But to make this work, we would actually have to have sword mastery, I think. For the spear master, it's not really worth it. What's its range? 1. This is such a weird weapon. I really don't know how you would make this work. To me, this feels like you take all of the... No, I want to say take all of the bad stuff from these weapon types and mix them together. But it's not quite true, because all of this is useful. It's more like take all of the good stuff from all of the weapons that this mixed weapon is, and like take the abilities that really don't work together and put it in one place. Does anybody have any idea about a build that would work with the sword stuff? Just because I'm curious, I would try it just to see. And not like a build that's gonna be using only like the sword part of the sword stuff. Yeah, sure, but it's a build that would use the full potential that the sword stuff offers. Because I can only imagine using it as a staff and a spear. I would take like a staff block, then spear masters use it for like a spear wall, and then have better damage with trust. So I would take the trust master. I can see that, but for that I only need like a spear staff. Or I can imagine using this as a sword staff, where I would be basically like a weird fencing initiative build, going for lunge with the staff block, something like that. I think that would be a little bit worse than the spear staff build, but a build that would be using the whole kit and caboodle here. I have no idea. Maybe if I had access to like 30 perk points, I would figure something out. Okay, enough about the sword stuff. I won't even keep it offhand. I'll just maybe keep it in the inventory and think about the build from time to time. Level up. Forceful swing, because we are mostly using AoE skills. Not all the time, but I think like 70% of the time. In this fight, we ended up using single target only, but that was because just RNG put Tonto against the leader most of the time. I want to be somewhere on the flank, just cleaving all the time. +2, +2. We want to have heavier armor in the end, so I need to keep stacking up stamina. So I think we want to have definitely heavier helmet, so it's like +10 points maybe on helmets. That's 70, that's 80 because we will have Brawny applied, so that's 80, and then like 10 points on armor. So we will be around 70 stamina with the proper armor, so that's not that bad. Okay, let's get back to Salt's Falls. Get our reward. Okay, no new recruits. I'm also looking for a blacksmith at this point, but I just can't find one. I've seen so many ironmongers, but not a single blacksmith. How much can we get for the valuables here? Not enough. Guess I'm gonna buy the ammo. We are burning so much ammo, like in every fight. Well, I think this is gonna be a shorter episode. It was actually, I think, quite a long fight. And if I wanted to do one more, I would have to play off camera to find something interesting, and that could be easily an hour. And I unfortunately don't have that much time right now. So we'll leave this episode a little bit shorter. Next time, I think I'll go north. We could even go this way, all the way to Kravlund, and then north. Check these two cities and maybe try to find some barbarians. As I said, I could use some of the barbarian tier 1 throwing axes. See if that gives us some extra damage to armor, because against like heavily armored targets, the javelins are really not that effective. I expected the damage and effectiveness of this build to fall off towards the end game, but it's maybe falling off a little bit more than I thought. So let's try to fix that, or at least improve that, and see if the barbarian weapons are the answer. Okay, so we are done with this episode. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.